Hey everyone, it's Dominic, the Primetime Treasure Hunter. Thanks for coming by to check out another video. It is Friday evening, about 6 o'clock. We just had that garage sale that I did the video on, and at the end of it, I told you I was going out for a road trip with my son, Primetime Jr. And so we are just about to hit the road, about a 4-hour trip to Pennsylvania for a basketball tournament for him. Just kind of came out of the blue that we were going to go to this. Didn't know it was going to happen. So Mrs. Primetime's going to stay behind and run the garage sale on Saturday. So let's see if she could beat the $250 day we had today. The reason why I'm doing this video is to just talk you through how to keep the momentum going in your reselling business while you're on the road. Now, don't get me wrong, it's fine to take a few days off or even take like a little vacation and do nothing related to your business. But for something like this, for just a couple days, I like to try to keep the momentum going if I can. So I brought some things to list with me. I've got a little just a little container of postcards, because that's something that's light, easy to bring, just takes a couple of photos, front and back, and I can get them listed pretty fast. Once he's sleeping and stuff like that, it's very easy to do. The other thing is, you never know, along the way I might find a collectible store to stop off at. You never know what opportunities could pop up to source, so I don't know what we're going to find, what we're going to see, if anything, but we're going to hit the road right now, and anything happens, I'll turn on the video and give you some updates along the way. This goes until Sunday, so we'll be coming back Sunday evening most likely. All right, time to hit the road. All right, so we are still in New York. I've got Primetime Jr. operating the camera, and I thought we'd turn it on because we saw something funny here. We have got a pickup truck with a USPS truck on top of it. So kind of interesting. I wonder, I've never seen that before. It must be that the mail truck broke down or something like that. So I hope no one's packages are inside there, but I'm sure they took it out beforehand. There we go, right there. I wonder if is there a mailman inside there or a mail lady? Let's see. Is she in there? Did they? Is this, or could be someone that kidnapped the mailman or something? Let's see. No, looks okay. Looks like there's no one in there. Well, we just got to the hotel, and my day started with rain and my day ended with rain. This trip was just really rough. I mean, it was just really foggy, really rainy. Visibility was really poor. So it's already 11:45 at night. I'm looking forward to just getting inside to this hotel and just chilling out, relaxing, and unwinding a little bit. Man. All right, well, we just got here. Primetime doing it up with a little bit of style. Little bed for Primetime Jr. That's the Primetime bed right there. And look at this. We got a stove, an oven. We got a whole, basically, kitchen in here, which is pretty cool for 2 days. So, if we want to bring something back here and, chill out, that's cool. Got the TV right here. Got a little fridge. We're all set. Got a little desk. Who knows? Maybe I'll even make some videos while I'm here. All right, I'm gonna wrap up shooting for tonight. I just did a little video interaction with some people from the Facebook Reselling Resource Center. I like to do that once a week just to make a personal connection with people through video. Usually I could also do that with Instagram, but this time I just brought my phone. I just decided to go directly to the Facebook group. So, there weren't that many people on board at that time because it's just late at night. It's almost midnight, and I didn't really announce anything like that in advance, but it'll just, play in the morning for people. So I did that, took care of that, and now, my son's gonna go to bed, and I'm just gonna lay here, and I'm a night owl anyway. So I took some pictures of some things before I left to, list on eBay. So I'm gonna do some listings. I'm gonna try to do some video editing. I'm gonna try to go into the Facebook group and, just do some membership approvals and, just check through posts, make sure everything is going okay there. And the cool thing about this setup right now is that, if, my son he's sleeping right there and he's just chilling out. We have all these lights out. I could actually go right over here and I could turn this light on, and I could, take pictures of items right here. And I actually, I told you I brought the postcards with me, which are right over here. So, like I said, it's just something really easy that I could just bring with me. So I got them all here, and just a picture on the front, picture on the back, and it's simple as that. So, you know, that's what I'm probably going to do. And hopefully I get, you know, keep up with the listings a bit. And, you know, that's just how I do it. Just try to keep the flow going so I don't break it up and then, you know, have that inertia sit in. So I like to just keep things going, keep things moving, even when I'm on the road like this. So that's it. I'm signing off for tonight, and, you know, see you again tomorrow, and we'll just take it from there. All right, well, it is Saturday morning. Me and Primetime Junior just went downstairs. We had a nice breakfast, and so we are gonna head out. His first game is at around 1:30. Got to be there at 12:30. So right now it's like 9:40. So we're gonna like kind of drive towards the place. It's about 20 minutes from here, and if we see any garage sales along the way, we're gonna stop off and try to do a little bit of sourcing. So, you know, let's see if we can multitask here. And I woke up early, you know, got a bunch of things done related to my Facebook group, and hopefully later on tonight I'll get some listings done and stuff. So let's head on over. Okay, so we found some community garage sale here in Manheim, Pennsylvania. So that's pretty cool. Just gonna turn into this development here and, you know, look and see what we can find, and hopefully find some good stuff. Got about 2 hours. So we already went to a few, and we're striking out on the first couple of ones, and me and my son kind of came up with a little good rule of thumb. If you see a lemonade stand in front of a garage sale, it's usually a bad sign that it's just mostly going to be kid stuff there. So that's what we're finding out so far. So you may want to test that yourself in your own neighborhood. Lemonade stands, yeah. You know, another problem is that we're dealing with new houses, and so most of the sales are like this. They have barely anything in the garages. And this is why I tell you, when you go out sourcing, you're looking for places that are older houses, because that's where all the old vintage stuff is. It makes sense, right? These newer houses, you know, they barely have anything besides kid stuff in them, but maybe we'll luck out with someone here. Now, no sooner do I say that, but then I pull up to a house here. It looks like the garage is pretty deep and filled with stuff. So hopefully this is the one where we could luck out a little bit. These are definitely a good pickup for 50 cents. Nice and vintage. Subtraction. It's a good item. All right, so this is a really cool piece. These subtraction cards, they're self-teaching ones, and they don't have these current subtraction ones right now, but the addition ones on eBay, the comps for those are 20 bucks, easy for these. So this should be a $20 set, 50-cent investment, off to the next sale. I think Primetime Junior approves. This definitely looks like a good piece. One in Pennsylvania. You'll find Pennsylvania related items, and Phillies are in first place. So not a bad pickup. Someone will definitely want this for winter time. Not bad for $2, first class shipping. Kind of a no-brainer. All right, so just wanted to let you know, I actually got this for $1, and I hope to be able to flip it for around 20. Might be something that obviously will sell better during the winter time, but I don't mind holding on to this for a while. Phillies being in first place, hopefully have a good year, will increase the value of the hat. Definitely gets real cold around here, you know, in the Northeast, so this will definitely be something that sells. I have no doubt about it. You know, you need to know the going rate of these items when you are negotiating at sales, and for hats, that's pretty much $1 all day at a sale, so it's always worth just asking, you know, if you could get them for $1, and there you go. Keep that sourcing price low, everyone. All right, time for us to get out of this development. It's pretty much the same kind of thing, cookie cutter houses with the same kind of modern new stuff for the most part. So most of the garages are bare. We got to get out of here and head to a different community yard sale and hope that that's a little bit better than this one. Now this is more what I'm talking about, you know? We're in a nice older area, older houses, not this fancy schmancy stuff, big yard sale. All right, let's hope we could have some better luck here. This looks amazing. This is what I'm talking about, these vintage pieces. Look at this. Good old Jackie O. It's kind of what Miss Primetime looks like. There you go. This is the whistling boy. He whistles and shakes around, and there's the box. And he's even got the tag on it. That's pretty cool. Cool little vintage piece there. He's outside of the box apparently and they sealed the box because they wanted to keep the box looking brand new. So that's pretty cool. Good idea. Huh. So I did wind up picking up this piece. I mean, this just jumped out to me as soon as I saw it. Just amazing. I mean, just so beautiful, just incredible. If you look at the inside of this, I mean, it is just in such great condition, including the doll pieces. I mean, they're just still all here. I mean, look at this. It's got 2 sheets of it as well. The box is not split. I mean, look, we've even got the outfit here. Opens up here even more. He originally only wanted $25 for it, and I got it for 20 bucks. And I think that's a pretty good deal on this because someone has one right now on eBay with a bunch of watchers, but it's really beat up. The box is beat up bad. The clothes are all beat up, but they're not like this where they're all kind of neatly still, you know, in their original condition and everything. I mean, nothing like that. I mean, it's really beat up, and that's for 80 bucks plus the shipping, and it's got a whole bunch of watchers on it. So with this being a much better condition, I think I'll be able to make a good deal on this. He wanted too much for that whistling little toy. There's someone selling one right now. It doesn't whistle, but it's in good shape. Doesn't have the box, for 27. This guy wanted 35 for it. I tried to negotiate bundle, but he just wasn't going for it. So that's okay. I left that one behind. I just left it in there because I thought it'd be a cool piece for you to see. But this is definitely, this might be the highlight of the weekend. Wow. All right, well, that Jackie Onassis pickup just made my day. I'm so pumped up. It's perfect timing too, because we need to get to the basketball tournament. Now, this basketball tournament isn't just in any old gym. This is in this, it's called, it's gonna sound like a silly name to you, but it's called the Spooky Nook Sports Complex. And this is one of the biggest sports complexes in the entire United States. So I'm gonna turn on the camera when we get there, and you can just see how big this place is. It's crazy. Wow, this is pretty big. The basketball courts are up that way. Oh my gosh. So this place is so big, it actually has a hotel and a restaurant inside of it. It's crazy. Not to mention this giant rock wall thing, if you like that stuff. Okay, everyone, so it is Sunday morning. It is the last day of our road trip. What we did yesterday after the basketball games were over is that we headed over to a comic book shop in a 101-year-old mansion. Now, some of you saw already that I broke that out into a separate video. So that was actually put online this morning on May 5th, 2019. So go over and check out that video. That was a really fun place to go to. It's near Hershey Park, Pennsylvania. So if you're ever near Hershey, Pennsylvania, stop by the store, tell them that Primetime sent you. Check out that video. So, you know, what I did the rest of the night really was I just, you know, I did put up a listing for my eBay business, and I did some stuff this morning regarding my Facebook group that I run, the Facebook Reselling Resource Center. And it's like 10 o'clock right now. You know, we had breakfast and stuff, and we're getting ready to go out to the tournament for another game at 1:30. So checkouts at 11 a.m. And so what I'm doing right now, or what I'm going to do right now, is take some listings. So hopefully while we're waiting, there's Wi-Fi in that crazy huge facility that we're at. And I could actually probably get some listings done there while I'm waiting around for things. And, you know, my son, he's got his iPad with his Wi-Fi so he could play his games and stuff. So, you know, just something to do during some downtime. So let me show you what I have set up over here to the side with these postcards. Okay, so there's this little kitchen area that we have here in the hotel room, and you can see I have some postcards laid out here. One of the reasons I chose postcards is because they don't take a long time to photograph. You just have to do the front and the back, so it's very quick, very easy. They're great for road trips. You know, they're easy to list. You know, you don't have to worry about editing and you know, downloading and uploading tons of photos. And so you know, it's good to have this little area here because, you know, I could just, you know, zoom in on this one right here, take a picture, turn around, take a picture on the back, and list a whole bunch of them really fast. And so, you know, you could get up big quantities of listings. There's a jackalope right there. These are just funny ones that I picked out. I've been organizing them, but, you know, there's some funny hunter ones and some funny fishing ones and animal ones, and so, you know, and they're vintage too, so that's kind of cool about it. I don't know if Kevin the postcard guy is watching this, but it's just one of the things that I do when I'm on these little trips so that I could still keep in the flow. You know, even though I only got one listing done last night, you know, it's just so much stuff going on. I was processing and editing the video. Check out this one. This one's really freaky. Hey, this one's for Christine Caldwell right here. She's gonna like that one. And for Jesse Shops, I'm gonna give a shout out to Jesse Shops. I got a couple more here that we gotta go through, and I could just snap these really fast and get them up. So. Yeah, this is you know, these are just some interesting ones, so I'm very excited to just get these up and you know, process the rest of these cards. All right, well, I don't have much time. It's 10:15 and checkout's at 11, so I gotta snap these photos real quick and head on over to the facility. There's no garage sales or estate sales to go to around here today, so it kind of works out that I could just take these photos. You know, one of the things I just realized with this freaky one is that it's not going to look good on this black background. So what I did is I just grabbed the lid for the postcard thing, and now I'll have a white background that way, and I'll just, you know, basically crop in on it. I'll get that light, that glaring light out of the way. I'll clean this thing up a little bit. But sometimes you got to innovate when you're away and take the pictures right. You know, another thing I'm noticing is that the lighting over here really isn't that great, and so just to innovate a little bit more, I'm actually moving it away from that area and bringing it right over here to the windowsill, and now I've got that direct natural light on. It's going to look much better. I don't know how many of you could continue watching this with this freaky cat and his lips on here. You know, and in better light, I just noticed a couple things here. We've got some tape on here, which we don't want, and some tape mark. Now I could get that tape mark off there, but this, you know, piece of tape here is kind of annoying. And the back of this has some damage on it, so as you can see there, that's going to be a problem. So, and plus you can see we have tape here too. So this now is a perfect candidate for me to either torture Mrs. Primetime with, or send it to someone by surprise one day. One of you out there is watching this. I don't know. Someone's gonna wind up getting this one day. All right, so I just continue to innovate in this kitchen area. I'm not thrilled with the lighting over here, so what I did is I just turned on this overhead light for the stove, and I just put this to the side. And you'll notice I get much better lighting over here, so that's what we're going to do, is just use the off light from that onto here to take some better looking photos. You know, for some of these postcards, it's not entirely true that I always take only 2 photos. Sometimes if there's something on the back that I want to get a close-up of, like I'll take a picture of the back, but then I'll also want to zoom in on the description so people could clearly see that without having to go in and enlarge it themselves. So that's just a little tip on photographing the postcards. Didn't want to leave that out. All right, so it's 11 o'clock, it's checkout time. I got to get out of here, but I made good use of the time. I got photographs of 13 postcards, which was exactly my goal. So now we'll get over to the sports complex and see if I could actually get some of those listings up. Oh man, here we go with the rain again. I hope I'm not gonna have a 4-hour trip home in rain. This has to be one of the most interesting things I've seen in Pennsylvania. Can you imagine having a house right next to a cemetery like this? Wow, that's kind of spooky. Hey guys. Hey, what's going on, man? Primetime Treasure Hunters here. Hey, listen, could I get you guys to subscribe to my channel? I only need to get a few more to get to 5,000. So let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cows. And another one, here we go, number 7. That'll be 7 subscribers if you get your friends to subscribe. What do you think? No? Okay, all right. I won't eat any more hamburgers for the next 30 days if you get the rest of the herd back there to subscribe. All right, deal. I love little things like this when you go through these little tunnels. This is really cool. Oh, I feel like I'm on a roller coaster. Woo! So we're back for the second day of games, and this is actually the viewing area. If you could watch games downstairs, but You can see how many courts there are. The arcade downstairs. Place is just huge. So you probably can't hear me too well because it's just so loud in here, so I'm not gonna keep this on long, but just documenting that we're back for a second day, and you can just see how far back this thing goes. Man. All right, so this is a good example. We have a little bit of downtime before the game. So I'm just hanging out here. Primetime Junior's operating the camera again. And, you know, I'm just doing a listing. So it's one of those postcards that I showed you earlier. I do have a healthy drink, by the way. This strawberry banana smoothie by this company Naked. So, you know, we love naked things on the Primetime Treasure YouTube channel. So it always seems to get me into trouble, but I don't think this one will. So this is kind of a healthy thing. So anyway, you know, just spending some time and getting this listing up. This is a postcard. And, you know, I just uploaded it, found a Wi-Fi connection, and I'm just gonna fill it out and just get it done real quick. So I just want to show you an example of how you could use some of that downtime to, you know, get some work done, be it a listing or something else. And then, you know, I just like to keep doing that because it keeps me going, it keeps me motivated, and, you know, it's just important to stay in motion so that when you get off that vacation or that weekend road trip, you know, you just hit the ground running as soon as you get back to your, you know, to your home location. All right, everyone, we're done. Didn't win the game, but that's all right. You know, like I said, we're mostly doing it just for the experience. It was a cool weekend trip to get to do, and we are headed back home now to Primetime Treasure headquarters. It is about 4 o'clock. It's about 4-hour, 15-minute trip to get back there. So, you know, with stops and everything, we probably won't get back there till like 9. And then I've got a bunch of items that I've got to pack up and ship. So it's going to be a busy night. So got to get back there. I'll do probably a final wrap up when I get back. Well, we did it. We're back to Primetime Treasure headquarters. It's about 8:30. Garage looks pretty good. Mrs. Primetime ran that garage sale really good on Saturday. We brought in a total of $551 across the 2 days. So overall, very, very good. Miss Primetime with $300 that second day. So really good, really excited, and you know, time to go in and do some packing. Okay, everyone, it's about 10:45 p.m. and I've got about half of the packages wrapped up. I've got a little less than half to go, and so I just figured I'd wrap the video up for tonight because I've been doing video editing along the way while I'm wrapping. It's another example of just multitasking. A lot of people ask me how I get all this stuff done, and that is the answer, is doing a lot of time efficient multitasking types of things. So one of the things I still have left to wrap is this piece. I thought you'd find this interesting. This is the Joker going after Batman there on the punching bag. And these are all, I have a bunch of these left still. I just put them up one at a time in my eBay store, but I have a whole bunch of other characters and they're all signed. Original signature by John Hebert. He was an artist. He mostly did a lot of work for the Punisher series, but he's done others as well. And then he kind of left and ran for politics. And so I wound up getting a whole big batch of these, and I'm selling them pretty fair rate, $19.99 free shipping per piece. So if you or anyone you know will be interested in something, these are 11 by 17 prints, let them know. Send them over to my eBay store. I usually don't promote it on this channel, but for those of you who don't know, you could go to my eBay store, see the things that I'm selling. Right down below in the description section, you'll see a link. It'll bring you right to it, and you can just check out the store. So that's about it. I hope that this video was helpful and entertaining along the way. I'm real excited about that Jackie Onassis piece that I have here now. So you got to see me do some sourcing, get to see me do some family time types of things, and you know, just kind of how I know I've said it a million times, but how I just continue to keep things moving, because now once I get back, right, I still feel like I'm kind of in the flow. I feel like I didn't break it up for 2 days, and now I've got to get myself back up and get myself motivated again. No, I just keep going. Even if it's just a tiny little bit, even if it's just like one listing, just something, just to keep that going a bit. That's, you know, just a little tip to share with you, and hopefully, you know, it's something that maybe you think of using along the way. So if you like the video, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe. Really is true. We are getting closer to 5,000. We should be over 4,600 tonight, so less than 400 to go. And my goal for the year was 5,000, so we are almost there at about the halfway point. So excited about that. And make sure you come to the Facebook group, the Facebook Reselling Resource Center, and make sure you come to the Instagram account that's at prime_time_treasure. I'll see you all at the next video, everyone. Take care.